Hot, humid, sunny, but crucially dry for this second one-day international between Sri Lanka and England. Sri Lanka have won the toss, and yet again they will be in the field. Just a hint of swing.
We might see a bit more in the pitch.
Stayed in the pitch, and it's a gift. Jason Roy looks down at the surface and slowly makes the walk back to the dressing room.
Didn't need Akila Dhananjay to bowl, didn't need the spinner to bowl, but it was Akila Dhananjay who takes the catch. Now that's what you can expect on this pitch. There should be a little bit of moisture, and that ball can hold up a bit more.
Saw a little bit of swing earlier on in the over, just a hint going away from Roy. That may have moved off the seam or just stopped to touch. Anyway, Roy was through the shot and he's gone for a fourth ball duck. England none for one. Well, England's much vaunted opening partnership has been broken from the fourth ball of the game. That's nicely played. Malinga drifting leg side, first boundary of the game. Nicely played by Joe Root. Wow, what a shot that is behind square on the offside. This is excellent batting from Root. He's toying with Malinga, and Malinga isn't up to it at the moment.
No one out there. Johnny Bairstow did that well the other day. The slog sweep over wide mid-on for 4. Oh yes, that was coming just from the build-up of pressure. Pereira really has made a difference in this attack. Line and length, nothing special apart from making the batsman do something different.
He called in as he was trying to go over the top. Probably nothing short, little bit of away movement. Okay, he still got stuck in the crease. Pereira's happy.
Johnny Bairstow made a start again. He's gone for 26. It's 72 for 2 after 14.
Down the wicket he comes. It's gone all the way for 6. That's a great start to an innings. Ends the over on a high. England 80 for 2.
Trademark Morgan, this is where he just uses his feet, gets momentum, so he gets power and just a flick. It's a problem with the keeper back. He's going to do that often.
That is 50. It's been a very fine innings. He's 29-15 ODIs, and it's 6th versus Sri Lanka.
Well played, England's Test captain. He's looked in good touch on this tour, the little we've seen.
Well, he tries something different, but very, very effective. Boundary. Break that row of dots, 115 for 2. New batsman, you tend to attack, you look to attack and try and get back-to-back wickets. But the set batsman, he can continue playing shots like that. 121 for 2. No one in the deep. Rather, no one for the sweep shot, so he picks up another boundary.
Oh, this is off a leading edge. That's taken. Dhananjay de Silva has given the breakthrough. He doesn't really turn, he skids on. And Joe Root going off a leading edge. How badly did Sri Lanka need this wicket?
Massive blow for Sri Lanka. Root's judgment on when to score, when to defend, when to go forward, when to go back has been absolutely spot on throughout his innings. just on this occasion he's tried to turn it a little bit too sharply towards the leg. Front foot is fine, legal delivery, ball's in play. Round the wicket, he turns it and it just slides on leading edge, and a simple catch to extra cover. Massive wicket for Sri Lanka. Not the real meaningful innings that England or Joe Root would have wanted. 71 for him, 140 for 3.
This has gone high and gone all the way. Get out of jail shot from Morgan. The 150's up. There was pressure building. Good response.
Counter punch from Owen Morgan. That's a wonderful strike. Straight down the ground, high, wide and handsome. Very full, and he's got such power in his forearms and his wrists. Big bat. Lovely shot. And Morgan goes to 50. Nicely done by England's one-day captain. 50 or 57 deliveries with 5 fours and a couple of 6.
That's his 40th ODI half-century and his 6th versus Sri Lanka. It's been a good innings by Morgan. 57 balls. Punched. Should be 4. So much of power packed in that shot.
Down the ground, that's a lovely shot. Just a couple of steps to go and meet the ball.
That's an easy chance. Very well bowled out here, Dhananjaya. Deceived him with spin, flight. Stokes disappointed.
Trying to hit against the spin. Ball just doesn't pick the googly, actually. Looked like a leg spinner at first. Stokes didn't pick the fact it was the googly. Ended up chipping up a simple catch. And Sri Lanka taking wickets in the middle. Ben Stokes now goes for 15, 190 for 4. Swept uppishly again this time. Does he get the gap? He does. Excellent again from Morgan.
Spoken about these options, one down the ground and the next one through those deep fielders. A very well executed sweep. Hard player to stop. That's excellent batting from the England captain.
Slow ball chip back. It is not to be 100 for Owen Morgan. Lasith Malinga, that is exactly what he is here to do. That is him at his best.
Wonderful bowling from the great man. Kept bowling slow ball. This one's a bit fuller, not the short one. Dragged Morgan for a fall shot on the follow through. It was slow motion, but he's happy to take that. A good knock from the England captain. Comes to an end. 92, done his job, but he'll be disappointed. England 218 for 5.
Bowling 2 in 2 for Malinga. Slow ball Yorker this time.
A brilliant ball. I thought he'd go for the short one, but he went for the full and straight. Captain's happy. That's why he wanted from his experienced bowler. It's not the slow one, it's the quicker one. Oh no, the slow one. Dipped on Moeen Ali. 500 international wickets for Lasith Malinga. Something for Sri Lanka to celebrate. Not for Moeen Ali. Goes for naught. England 218 for 6.
Mid-off, wide of mid-off. He tries to get round. He won't. Butler at his best for. Oh, he's gone. Played all round, a straight one, and that is a massive blow for England. Their finisher has just finished.
He's just missed it. Probably he lost it. Just had a different plan to that one. Looked like he wanted to chip it onto the onside rather than hit that into the stands. Massive, massive blow from Nuwan Pradeep. Ball straight, they say. Batsman misses, he hits. Josh Butler for 28. England 245 for 7.
Oh, now is that straight? Just sneaking down. They have got DRS. Will they use it?
They should. Yes, they do.
Remo, impact in line and wicket hitting.
Well, good use of the review. Chris Wokes is not amused from what he saw on that big screen. I think he felt it was drifting down, if not spinning down slightly down the leg side. But on review, they've used it, it's worked, and Chris Wokes has gone and Malinga has struck again. 249 for 8. Oh, the extra delivery has worked. It's Pfeiffer for Malinga. His best figures against England. He points to the name on his shirt. We know the name, it's Lasith Malinga.
We all know who it is. I can think of someone else who did that too, not too far from me. He's had a tough time, but he's now showing that he's still got a massive role to play in Sri Lankan cricket. Perfect. Dipping on Dawson. He's back, Lasith Malinga. Lynn Dawson gone for 4, England 254 for 9.
And away from mid-wicket, and Stone has his first boundary in international cricket. Goes to that man who again is 15 yards in. I have no idea why he's off the fence so far. He has played a little cameo there after the wicket of Roy, who went in the first over. Runs for Bairstow, Root, Morgan, Stokes and Butler. Then they fell away, but useful runs at the end. Useful partnership. 24 between Stone and Rashid.
Sri Lanka were decent in their effort. The two seamers, Malinga and Nuwan Pradeep, were good. 544 to Lasith Malinga. The spin, not as effective as Sri Lanka would have liked it. Akila Dhananjay expensive and just the 1 wicket, and even Lakshan Sandakan going at over 6.5 runs an over.
So 278 for 9.
Excellent bowling. Little bit of seam movement that time from a decent length. England are underway.
Well, rein it in. That's a good way of stopping him scoring. Perfect delivery to receive first up. It's a line, a length that you have to play. Something different from Wokes. He gets a wicket, a priced one. Upul Taranga for naught. Sri Lanka 1 down for 9.
Oh, real bounce this time. Simple catch. Ollie Stone has his first wicket in international cricket. What a delivery it is as well.
Oh, not much he could do. Probably play the Dill scoop was the option. If he had got underneath that. No time to think, no time to move. Ollie Stone, you've been raving about his pace. He seems to be getting a bit of extra bounce too. Big blow for the Sri Lankans. Both openers back in the pavilion. It's Duckworth this time gone for 9, 16 for 2.
Bowled him. Played on this time. Went to try and hit it through the offside yet again. Can only bring it back onto leg stump.
It's the captain this time. Sri Lanka in big trouble. Well, he was right behind it. Cross seam once again. Oh, not this time. It's seam up. Little bit of extra bounce. Chandimal's bottom hand coming through, and he plays it onto his thighs and then onto the stumps. In trouble, Sri Lanka. Dinesh Chandimal's bowled for 6. It's 20 for 3.
Oh, gone, isn't that? A Jaffa it is. That's an absolute beauty from Wokes. And good from the captain as well, bowling in that extra 5th over. Sri Lanka in disarray.
They're asking a lot of questions from the Sri Lankan batsman. The technique. See here, not in position, opening up. Easy catch for Josh Butler. They've got a plan, executing it brilliantly. Dasun Shanaka goes for 8. Sri Lanka 31 for 4.
Punch down the ground. It's a good start from Dhananjaya. He has a boundary, 35 for 4. First sign of aggression, and it's a good one as well. Reverse sweep 4. Top edge, there is a man out there, but he's fine, and he can't stop the boundary. Pulled away, and that will be 4. They missed out on a drag down in the last over. Not missing out there, Pereira.
Pulled away, another drag down from Liam Dawson, and this time it's been pulled all the way. That's a big blow. All gone, pulled straight to mid-wicket. It's pretty much another drag down from Dawson. This time Kusal Pereira can only pull it into the hands of Jason Roy.
Needed to hit it. Needed to hit it into the skies. I think the fielder in the deep just prompted him to try and control that shot. Trying to get it away from him. Another disappointing dismissal from the Sri Lankans. For the Sri Lankans, it's Kusal Pereira for 30. 74 for 5.
Pereira goes over the top. Now that's a bold shot. And pulling it in front. Pereira goes, short delivery. I think it's gone all the way. It is 6. That was very well hit. Pereira goes high, and it's gone high. It's a 6 off the first ball. That's his way of greeting Adil Rashid. The 50 partnership is up.
First ball of the series from Adil Rashid. Well, welcome to Sri Lanka. Starts as he often does with the quicker ball, trying to get into the game. Bowls it pretty flat, but in the slot. I reckon that was right out of the middle either.
That's another one. That's gone the distance. That's gone even far. The second 6 in the over. That's given them something to cheer about. Pereira opening his big shoulders.
Well, the umpires are having a chat. I don't think this is necessarily about the amount of rain that is falling. I think this is more a precaution because of the lightning that is in the area, and you do not mess with that. It's not fair on the ground staff either, who've got to come and spend a good deal of time getting all of the sheets on. It takes them a while. They do it brilliantly. It's very efficient, but it does take time. And if this storm is approaching and it's got lightning in it, get everybody indoors.
This is the Sri Lankan batting lineup. Dikwala got a brilliant ball from Stone. Taranga didn't look good. Feet didn't move at all. Chandimal chopped one in. Kusal Pereira was unlucky. Shanaka didn't know what was happening. But Dhananjaya and Thisara, it was a good little partnership at the end. But it's not going to be enough. Sri Lanka needs to get back in again. Hopefully get some sunshine.
Well, the partnership is 66 between Dhananjaya and Thisara, unbroken at the moment. Of course, it's not the end of the game. Chris Wokes, excellent figures, 3 for 26. The wicket column excellent, 3 for 26 from his 5 overs, 1 for 23 for the impressive young Stone. Dawson, the other wicket taker. Moeen Ali rattled through 10 overs, none for 47, and just a couple of overs for Adil Rashid.
Let's take a look at the mini card, the match summary. England 278 for 9 in 50 overs. With Morgan, the player of the match, captain, 92 of 91. And Sri Lanka, when the rains came, for 140 for 5 in 29 overs, giving England a win by 31 runs to take a lead of 1 game to 0.